Hi, Catherine Ewing here, founder and chief inspirational officer at Reawaken Your Dreamer, where it is my passion and my purpose to help you connect more deeply and authentically with your passions and your purpose, and then to identify and release the blocks, the limiting beliefs and behaviors that get in the way between where you are now and where you would like to be, or where your soul is calling you to be. In the last video, I shared with you a couple of simple but very profound exercises to begin to get in touch with who you are at your core, not the roles you play or the jobs you've done or how you've identified your past, what your old story is, but really to begin to connect with the authentic and essential self, that divine core of light and beingness that we all carry so deep within us. And, over time, as we go through life, it gets dim and it gets trampled. And, we don't always recognize our own gifts and our own talents as much, perhaps, as even other people might recognize them in us. So if you haven't looked at that video, I think it's called Who Am I? Please go ahead and take a few minutes and spend some time on those exercises, because they're a great place to start, beginning to open the door to the subconscious mind and really allow some information that may not have been available to you before to begin to float up into your conscious awareness. And I'd love to know how you do with that. And today, I just want to share one other exercise with you. It's another one that I use in my Discover Your Soul Purpose workshops and classes that I do with people. And again, it seems very simple, but simply by allowing yourself to open this door to your unconscious, you are really opening up to so much more information than you can even begin to imagine. So allow yourself to be curious and just play around with this and see what happens. So this is really just a series of questions. Once again, it's all about self-inquiry here. So a list of questions to ask yourself. And the first is, what would you bring a friend in need? What is the thing that you provide to people without even thinking about it? You just do it sort of impulsively, you do it consistently, you do it repeatedly. This may be the thing that people know you for. So-and-so is always the first one to call and see how I'm doing. Or I can always count on this person to bring by a casserole when I'm feeling badly. Or this person's a great party organizer. Or this one over here is just a really good listener. So just hold that question out there for yourself. What do I bring a friend in need? What do I usually offer of myself in order to help someone else? What do I usually and easily give? The second question is, what do I love to do? What do you do and find that you can just get completely lost in it? You can lose time, you're unaware of what's going on around you, even if there's noise and chaos and family things going on. You are simply so absorbed in whatever it is that you are doing that the rest of it doesn't even matter to you. For me, one of those things is reading. It used to be running. And I'm sure that there are plenty of other things that you do, whether it's cooking or dancing or singing, exercising, whatever it is. What do you love to do? Because the things that you love to do are the keys to your purpose. The things that you are passionate about, that you lose time with, that you would do at any opportunity, and you would do it even if you didn't get paid to do it. Those are the things that are really critical and the keys to know your purpose. And right behind that question is a similar question. What gives you the most joy in life? And I'm just going to leave this wide open because I don't even want to make suggestions that may be mine. I want you to sit with this and just really know this from a place deep inside of you. What brings you the most joy? What lights you up? What makes you feel expansive? What makes you laugh and smile, even just thinking about it? You may be having that response right now, even as I ask this question. And again, these are all clues to your purpose, because the things that bring us joy, the things that we would do without getting paid, the things that we get lost in doing just for our love of doing them, are all clues to us about what it is that we're here to be and do. Another related question is, what gives you the greatest sense of meaning? And perhaps another way to say this is, what do you hold sacred? What do you hold in highest esteem? And these are really important questions. The places where we hold our values, our sense of what's really important in the world, those things that just feel sacred to us and that we hold deep in our hearts. Again, really important information when we're trying to get more connected with who we are. Because if these things are important to us, that means they're within us, and they're things that are wanting to be expressed and manifest in the world. And finally, just sitting with the question, even if you feel like you don't know the answer, again, just allowing yourself to be curious, allowing yourself to be interested, allowing yourself to put your conscious ego mind aside for even a few moments and allow some other information from the subconscious, from your higher self, to really just float into your awareness as you sit with the question, what do you feel is your true calling? It may sound really crazy. You may have never had this idea before, or it may be something that has come up for you in your life over and over again, and you've dismissed it for one reason or another. Perhaps because you thought it was too grandiose, or you couldn't figure out how, in God's name, you would do it, or you were too busy and you had too much else going on, and so you couldn't give it your attention, so you sort of put it on the back burner. But again, really good information for you here. What do you feel is your true calling, or your true purpose, or your true mission? However you want to phrase that for yourself. So sit with those questions. What do you bring to a friend in need? What do you love to do? What brings you the most joy? What gives you the greatest sense of meaning? Or what do you can hold sacred in your life? And what do you feel is your highest calling? As always, I'd love to hear your answers and just know what this stirred up within you. I look forward to speaking with you soon, and have a wonderful day. Namaste.